Welcome everybody, how's it going? Talking Howlett here, back again, of course to show you guys some awesome comic books. Today I want to just give a quick highlight on my X-23 collection, and of course she's become the new Wolverine in the all-new Wolverine title, and some other stuff happening. So just wanted to highlight her. I don't have every single issue out there with her appearance, but I definitely got the bulk of her appearances and titles, and definitely some of the key issues. So stay tuned, and I'll swing this camera around and show you guys my collection. Okay, everyone, here it is, my collection of X-23 comic books and appearances. So first, of course, we'll start off with the series that she first began in. Right here, NYX. This is the first series. There was a second series. Don't have it, and I don't think she appeared in that one. But anyways, here's issue number 1 of that. 2, and of course she was just a supporting character in this book. She wasn't the main character. So that's 2, but I picked up the whole series. And here's the big issue, the money book right there. Here's her first appearance, NYX, issue number 3. Beautiful cover, love it. It was a great appearance, definitely enjoyable. Next issue to that, so definitely a highlight. So let's put that one over here then, maybe. We'll keep that one on screen for a while. Issue number 4. Issue number 5. What do we got? 6. And issue number 7 of NYX. Okay, so here's a bit of a controversial issue. Maybe for some of the hardcore fans might be kind of pushing it with this one. I'll see if I can show it to you. But here's issue 80 of Wolverine. Right now, personally, I don't think this book should be probably is worth as much as it might be going for now, and I'll show you guys why. I'll show it inside. But issue number 80, some people are speculating, or not even speculating, saying just flat out that this is the first appearance of X-23. There is a test tube that appears in this book that has the number 23 on it. It actually says Logan X, number 23, but I think this really doesn't have, maybe it's not a coincidence that you know, X-23 is number 23 and that there's a 23 in this book, but I don't think there is an actual specific connection, really. I don't think, if you look at it. I mean, with the stories and timelines and blah blah blah, I just don't think it is. This is maybe the 23rd sample of from Wolverine, but X-23 was supposed to be the 23rd attempt at recreating and cloning Wolverine. So I don't know. Like I said, I just think this is really pushing it to say that this is one of the appearances. Let's see, right here. Okay, so you see on this panel right here. So if you look closely, it does say at the top there, Logan X, and then number 23. So, I don't know, take a look at it, read the text there, you tell me what your thoughts are, but I think it's really kind of pushing it to say that that is a appearance of X-23, but I threw it in here just to show, just to bring up some conversation about that. Okay, so the next series here, the mini-series, her first titled series of X-23, where it tells of her story and her origin. So here's issue number 1 of that. 1, 2, number 3, 4, 5, and 6 of that series. So again, the origin of, you could also collect it in a trade paperback as well too, Innocence Lost. Okay, next one's just a couple of appearances of hers. So basically after that, she did end up appearing in X-Men titles. Here's 450, which I think is the very first time that Wolverine meets X-23, Lord Kinney. And there's follow-up in 451. and of course she appears in, you know, future issues of X-Men from there. But nice little reveal there of the two claws. So then one of the other appearances after that, oh, and also like she appears in the Fang costume in this one as well too. So I thought that was kind of neat, of course, which was a costume that Wolverine used to wear at one time way back in the day, and of course that has its own big story with that costume as well too. So here's another appearance as well in Incredible Hercules 125. There she is. She appears in the story with the Fang costume. So I think that was kind of neat. There we go. We'll move these over now. Okay, so then kind of a backup, or not a backup, a follow-up to the first X-23 story, sort of. Here's X-23 Target X. Some of the most beautiful artwork. I love this team of you know, Choi and Olbak. Their stuff is just beautiful. Definitely, I'm a big fan of their stuff. So that's issue number 1, Target X. Issue number 2, 3. This one's real unique. They've kind of done this sort of cover before, and just brilliant. Just beautiful stuff. Kind of you know, the mirrored image there. Number 3, number 4. Whoops. Number 5. And here's issue 6, where she you know, finally faces off against Wolverine. In this one I have signed here by Choi. Here's a certificate of authenticity on that from Lone Star Comics. Okay, another series that she appeared in, of course, after, you know, they kick each other's butts and whatnot. Of course, she becomes a member of the X-Men. You know, for sure, she's a staple in the team now, for sure. But there's a series that she appeared in eventually here. One of the best series, definitely a recommendation here, is X-Force. This is issue number 17, the variant edition, the bloody variant edition. I don't know, the story was just great. Her role in this series was just awesome. One of my favorite series for Wolverine and for X-23, actually. So definitely, if you haven't read that one and you like the X-23 character, this might be for you. And then following into that, I'm going to do a countdown. One of the series that I didn't like the best, there was some okay stories, but the one X-23 series that I didn't like, and I haven't finished completing it because of that, is this one, the X-23, the second series. So I finished off at issue number 9, which ended the you know, X-23 versus Dawkins storyline. So yeah, I haven't continued. I will eventually finish it up, just because, just to complete it. But this was not my favorite X-23 series. So that's 9, 8, 7, 6. So here, yeah, here's Lady Sinister. One thing I'll mention: they're speculating in for future X-Men movies. Maybe X-23, maybe appearing. They're really not sure. It's just all speculation, I say. But it would be kind of interesting, because at the end of Age of Apocalypse, or not Age of Apocalypse, sorry, just X-Men Apocalypse, the movie, there was a thing where the Essex Corps, of course, which you know, Sinister owns, and he's heavily into, you know, of course, the genetics, and they pull out a test tube with, you know, X on it. So who knows? Maybe X-23 might eventually appear in the movies. That'd be kind of cool. So what was that 6? And the Weapon X appearance in that movie, I thought was pretty cool. That's the main reason why I wanted to see it so soon. Thought it was good. I think they could have done a little bit better with the costume, but it was still kind of cool. But yeah, just they could have done it a lot better. Issue number 4, 3. Let's see which I think way back when I first showed these, I think quite a while ago, when I first got them. Yeah, I hate how the artist messed up the claw placement. Number 2, messed up claw placement again. Number 1 of that. And then we have, there was a Women of Marvel one-shot here. Then I have X-23, and I do like this cover. Good story, but I like the cover as well too, because it kind of, right, in a way pays homage a little bit to the coloring and whatnot to her first appearance. And then the last 2, of course, to bring it all up to date where she's at currently. Right now, here's a variant cover of All New Wolverine, issue number 1, which pays homage to the first appearance of Wolverine in his cameo appearance in issue number 180. So far, the series, I'm liking it. It's good. Came out with a hard, strong story, and it's become a lot of fun. I mean, some interesting stuff, you know, between her relationship with her and Angel, with these other clones of hers, and there's been some hilarious stuff with the issue with Squirrel Girl and the Wolverine, a literal Wolverine, like Squirrel Girl brings her a pet Wolverine. is awesome. I really like that issue. So it's turned out really well. And then also she's been appearing in this title, the All New Wolverine, as well as part of the you know, team. One of the new teams of the X-Men as well. Just really great, having a lot of fun with this series as well. Okay, so that's that, you guys. That's my X-23 collection. If you guys know of any other X-23 comic books that you would recommend to me, feel free to leave your comments below or message me. Yeah, and start any conversation you want in the bottom. Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.